Well, everybody, it's the L&B Grimby sale again. There's some neat old tractors there and equipment. I'll show you what I find interesting anyways, and give you my honest opinion on it. But before I get into that, I've got to tell you something. I had a commenter, Teresa, somebody or other, who wanted me to buy a tractor at Rose Hills for them. I don't know this person from Adams, so I'm not gonna buy a tractor for anybody I meet on YouTube, unless I establish a relationship with that person outside of YouTube and get trust for them. That's the first thing. And then the same person commented back, because the tractor was already sold, is, can you find out who got so I can buy it from them? Listen, I'm a videographer. It's not my job to find out who sold what, who bought what. I either put the auction company in the description or title or something every time I make these videos, okay? And I always try and get them on. I don't do it perfectly, but I do it every time I can before the sale closes. So if you're interested in something, go ahead and bid on it. It's all timed online auction. You can bid on it from anywhere in the world. Go ahead and bid on it. But I'm not going to buy something for anybody who I just need online, unless I know that person. So let's go to the machinery now. Here's a John Deere 70 standard. I believe this one's a diesel. Tires are a little smiley, but they're certainly serviceable. At the back, the front ones are okay. This is, I'd say it's an older restoration, but certainly not bad. You don't have to be ashamed of this tractor anywhere you go. They painted it with a brush paint. It's not an old, this looks like brush paint, and it's never the best, but looks nice. This tire's better. Missing the pulley cover, but which you could get, which I think you could still get, but it's a nice old John Deere 70 for somebody. Here's a Case IH 2096. This is the 5.9 Cummins. I believe this is my neighbor's tractor, and he had taken care of things pretty good. I bet you if I pull a dipstick, the oil, look how nice the oil is. Like he took good care of stuff. He really did. Tires are down, there's no question, but it's a good old tractor. It really is. It's got dual remotes and the drawbar on it, and but it's nice and straight. Yeah, it looks really nice. So there you go. Here's a Massey Ferguson 50. This one's a pretty straight tractor. Looks good. This looks real good. It actually got nice new tires. They got a nice new tire on it. The front one's serviceable. Yeah, it shows 4679.3. Don't know if that works, but that tack looks really nice. It's got all the original lights on it too. Like, this is, you can't go wrong with this. It's got the top link with it. I guess tractor's well taken care of. You can see that. It just is. Like, this is one of the better Massey Ferguson 50s you'll find, that's for sure. Here's a Cockshutt 70. Little standard 70. These got a little 6-cylinder in them, but the I don't think these are any more attractive than a W4. Like, the tires are small, like 11.224. That's Farmall A size rubber. There's some cancer on this in places, but it's got the Oliver gauges in it, which I'm sure are original, because these are actually an Oliver tractor. But it's a nice old tractor for sure. So there you go. Here's a John Deere M. It's a nice little tractor. Real nice tractor. It's got the front wheel weights on it too. It's got lights on and everything. The rubber's got these little cracks that are concerned, but I think they'll certainly serve you for a while. This is done up at some point and it looks nice. It really does. Nice little John Deere M here. Here's another John Deere M. This one's actually, I think this is a John Deere loader all right on it. This one needs more TLC, like the radiator cap's missing and stuff, but it's a nice, it's not a bad little tractor. Like the front's a little bit rough because it's a loader tractor. Yeah, I'm sure this is the factory loader on it. Back tire is actually quite nice, although there's a ding in the rim. It's got the hitch they have. It's not a 3-point hitch, it's something else. But this isn't a bad little tractor. Apparently it comes with another engine. I think if I read it, don't quote me on that, but if I read it right, it does. So there's a John Deere. Oh yeah, it's in the box, I think. So there's a John Deere M for somebody. Here's a 350 Wheatland tractor. This is actually a pretty decent little guy. Just gotta see if it's loose. It's not. I think the engine seized in this. This one must be an early one. It's got a 6-volt battery. Most of the later 350s had 12 volt already. This one, they cut a lot of guys do this. They cut the hole through the hood because on the 350s they sucked from the side on the gas ones. The Wheatland package has an updraft exhaust, so that is correct for it. I think this little guy is seized, but it's really nice. The rubber's on it's good. Somebody put a 3-point hitch setup. It's unfortunate that they had to butcher the platform for it, but it's got a remote on it. They just plugged that in. The fenders they didn't hurt though. It's a nice straight tractor for the most part. Like the difference between the Wheatland and the utilities is they got the full platform and the wide fenders, and this is standard, and then updraft exhaust is standard. Let's see what the serial number is on this thing if I can. 10355. It should actually be 12 volt, I think, at 10355, but I could be wrong. This is a nice little 350 Wheatland. It's just too bad it's stuck, but it's a 350 for somebody, and I assume it's stuck. Yeah, I think it is stuck. And that's unfortunate, but what do you do? I don't think though it doesn't have the power assist on the steering. I'm actually fairly impressed with this little tractor. Makes me want to buy it. Well, maybe I might. Who knows? Here's an Allis-Chalmers B with a sickle mower on it. Somebody took care and put a guard on, which is nice. I don't know what this thing is. They made a toolbox out of something. It's got a fairly new battery in it, I think. Nice little tractor, actually. Here's the Massey-Harris Pony. This one's also got a sickle mower on it, and it's got nice rubber on it. Brand new tires on the back. Front ones are older, but they're tires and they're holding it up. So there you go. Here's a John Deere 70 row crop in a gas. Like a row crop gas, I don't think is all that special, but as the standard dieselized long before the row crops did, and the standard 70 diesel gas is kind of unusual, but a row crop is more common. This one they painted in 720 colors. The rubber's decent on it and stuff. I guess it's a good paint job, no, but certainly a decent enough John Deere 70, that's for sure. This tire here is brand new, brand spanking new. Is that a nice tractor? Yeah, but needs some TLC yet to make a good restoration, but it's still not a bad tractor all in all. Here's an Oliver 60, just a little guy. He's a D like your Farmall A size or something like that, maybe a little smaller even. It's nicely done up. Probably an older restoration, but you certainly don't have to be ashamed to take this one out to a show. Like, I think they did this up real nice. It's got the lights, it's all complete. Good rubber on it. You can't ask for more. Here's an Oliver 550. It's not that bad for straight or whatever, but I don't care for the fact that the hose is missing between the air cleaner and the carburetor. That's something I kind of seem to think is important, but it's my opinion anyways. Nice tires all the way around on it. Like it's a bit rough, there's no question. It's painted. Coat of paint can cover a multitude of sins, but I don't really think this tractor's all that bad. It's got a drawbar on it, single remote. The remnants of a 3-point hitch. It's not all there. You're missing some stuff that had one at one time. The tires are nice and stuff. This isn't a bad tractor, but is it perfect? No. Now here's a real nice John Deere. Here's a 2010 that looks like this one is well taken care of. Certainly nice and straight. I'm not sure if this is the same tractor that Pierre had old or not, but it had a cab like this. They had a tractor like this go through old with this kind of cab on stuff. A 2010, this one's a gasoline model. New tires on the back are pretty well new. 3-point hitch. It's a decent little tractor. It really is. I quite like this little 2010. Here's a David Brown 1210. The grill's missing on it. That's where the battery goes, is on the front of these. Actually, beyond the front part, the tractor's pretty straight. This is no doubt a loader tractor. It's got the top link comes with it, and that thing it's cut out big, probably put a ball on it or something. Rubber's 18-430s. I guess got life in it. I can tell you that, but is it perfect? No, we might have it's starting to smile at you a little bit. It's got dual remote. Somebody added that to it. My guess is this was a loader tractor. I'm pretty almost positive this one's real smiley. It just is. But still not a bad old David Brown. It really isn't. Here's a little Ferguson. He got the proper wheels to the front. They're sending him with by the look of it. Your little pile jumper's got brand new tires on the back, 11-228s, the top links there and everything. Can't really complain about this tractor. Try and find the proper lights for it, but that's just me. It's not a bad little Ferguson all in all. I like these little tractors, a John Deere 50. This one's been done up at some point. You don't have to be ashamed of it. It's like perfect restoration. No. Here's a Bondo crack. Nice tires on the back. I think these are 36-inch. 12-438. So these are 38s on here. There's a decent little tractor. It's got a remote on the back. You don't have the breakaways on, but it's there. It's there. It's got the power control on it. Nice little tractor. I don't know what they did to the alternator. It looks like the alternator's burnt out. I guess that's just paint. But all in all, you can't really complain on it. It's like, what do you need to do work to make a good restoration? Yes. But it's certainly not bad. There's a 50 for somebody. Here's a Case 1070. This one is a nice one. The grill's bent a little bit because of the loader. This one I think is just the cast front end on it too. Some of the later ones are fiberglass, so this one's a real early one. This one's well kept actually. Front tires, I would replace them. They're smiling just a little too much for my liking. Back tires look good. They look like 23 130s, and they are. Yeah, drawbar and 2 remotes. Look at the size of the weights on the inside. Those are massive. This tire is new, so you only have to worry about one tire on pretty well. And I don't care for the fact they put the battery in the cab, but the battery box usually goes down below, and with a loader, they can't really do much else. As the loader's goes where the battery box normally go on these, I think. Here's a Case 900. Yeah, it's missing the grill screens, but other than that, the tin looks perfect on this tractor. It looks very well taken care of. Like this will fool some people thinking it's a piece of junk, but it's not. It's a nice tractor, it really is. Front tires are good. Back tires are certainly serviceable. They got 18 434s, which you knew it would. It's a nice outfit, really is. Double. They has got 2 singles on the back, but there's 2 levers there. It's got dual hydraulics, but one of the one set of remotes is not hooked up, which is no big deal. Nice old tractor, it really is. There you go. Here's a Case 1175 with a Leon loader. Front fiberglass front piece is rough. I'd replace it. Other than that, it's not terrible. Something's leaking a bit here, probably a cylinder on the loader. Looks like 20.838s on the back. They're decent, they're serviceable, that's for sure. Drawbar. It's not a bad outfit. Somebody had a valve in for the loader, so that they drilled out the floor of the cab for that, probably so they could pull implements with it. And I really don't care for pulling implements with a loader bouncing on the front, but that's just me maybe. There you go. Here's a 5088. Ticks me off, it's got no lights, but what do you do? Nice if they put lights in it, but here's what it is. West Side Equipment Hannah Limited. Okay, so it came from Eastern Alberta. Front tires are good. The back tires are getting bald, but they are holding air at least. They aren't. They will need attention. This one's got the Western interior. This one, I'll show you something. This is for pulling a 914 combine is what that is. So this tractor was a combine puller. Shows 9929. You see that it's open and stuff, but this way it is. Like this tractor's certainly not that bad. It does need rubber in the back. It's got a drawbar. Someone took the original roller off and built that. It's got triple remotes on it. Plug-in on off the back is missing. Well, they put a plug-in there for running the 914 combine. This tire is really good. This one will definitely run. These are 20.8s. Here's where the hydraulic pumps are on these. These are quite a lot different than other IH tractors we're used to, but 6471 is the serial number, so you have to check on the year, but still not a bad old 5088 anyways. Here's a Case IH 3394. This is front wheel assist. It's good rubber all the way around. It's got dual hubs on it. I'll go through this quickly. It's got a drawbar. It does not have a 3-point. Triple remotes. This has got, yeah, the rubber is nice on this tractor. It really is. So there you go. Here's a Deutz-Allis 9190. Looks like a Degelman blade on the front for pushing snow. This is this thing's long. Like, this is a long tractor. Here's a John Deere 4230. This one doesn't look too bad, actually. It's fairly straight and stuff. And somebody just went and left the door open in the cab. I don't necessarily care for that, but the interior is nice in this thing. It really is. I don't know what that says, but I'm not paying any attention. But somebody put a new seat in it. It looks like a new seat, but it could be original. I better close the door. I don't like it when people do that. That wasn't that bad to close. Tires are serviceable. They're old, but they're tires. It's got a drawbar on it and 2 remotes. It's been a few years since that remote was used. This has got real nice tire on this side. BF Goodrich power gripper. Okay. Nice old 4230, it really is. Here's a Farmall MD. This one's pretty decent. It's got good rubber on the front and the back. This one's the serial plate's gone, so I could help identify the year of it. Tires are decent on the back. It's got these fenders here. Somebody built the drawbar. It looks like it probably came off a W6 or something like that, and they welded it up and stuff, but it is what it is. I don't know if this thing runs or not. Brakes are locked together, but pulley gear was left on. I should probably shut that off. I think these work backwards to a 6 actually. A joyrider seat, and I'm not. You think I'm having fun on this thing? Things will flip you off the tractor backwards, and made for midgets, these darn joyrider seats. But I'm definitely not a midget. That double weight's on this tire is older, but it's okay. Let's see. Oh, this one's got the date on it, 2348, I think. Sometimes they go with the number code on the 47s, 48s, and some don't, but the battery's dead. Generator's been changed. This is not the factory generator, and the belt's off it, but this is not the right generator for it. It's a newer generator, but it's got one. It's a nice old MD, it really is. Here's a 5088. Somebody did something, somebody changed the grill on it. This is not factory. Might be, you know, this might be the grill's missing is what it is. This is a grid they put on these, if I remember right. This has been polished up. It's a nice looking tractor. This has got, looks like 11, looks like 14L, 16 's got big boots on the front. Can't read them, they're cracked up on the sides, but they'll work. Tires are nice on the back. It's a nice straight tractor. It's got the Western interior again. This one's actually pretty intact, although there's a piece missing here, but it's not a bad looking old tractor. 20.838 tires on the back. It's got just a plate on it. Someone took the drawbar off and put a plate. It's got dual PTOs and triple remotes on it. This tire is real good too. Firestones on the back. So there's a nice 5088 for somebody. Oh, these are 1116s, not 16 so there you go. Here's a 970 case tractor. It's nice and fairly nice and straight. Good tires all the way around. Doors buggered a bit on it though. That's normal for these. There again, drawbar and 2 remotes. Not too bad. There you go. Here's a Massey 2705. New rubber on it. That's a big deal. Someone thought enough to put new back tires on it. The tractor can't be all that bad. 20.838. It's got drawbar and triple remotes on it. So there you go. Oh, look at there. Someone changed the May 10, 24, so somebody kept this tractor up good. Like, you can tell it's been sitting out since it was new, and so, a lot of people let paint fool them, but don't. This is not a bad old tractor. This is better than some of them that look real nice. You can tell it's been taken care of. Here's a case 1070 with an easy on it, a real nice easy on loader. This one, even with like, look how nice the front end is. These are fiberglass fronts. It's a loader tractor. Somebody took care of this tractor too. Looks nice and straight. It's got the big boots on it. I guess it's got 23 134s on it. It's got a drawbar and 2 remotes on it. But they must yeah, they put a valve in the cab for the loader so they could use their remotes. I don't know why you do that, because an easy on loader pops off. Just flip these things up here and back out. Oh wait, flip these things up like that and back away from it. Nothing to it. It's still a nice looking case tractor. There you go. Here's a 4430 John Deere. There again, somebody's looking at these John Deeres and leaving the doors open. I hate that. Like, why would you do that? You gotta check inside, at least could be courteous enough to close the door. This one's been painted. It's got a John Deere 260 loader. The interior's nice and stuff in it. I'm gonna close the door. Little counter at the battery box, which can't really be much of a surprise. Got Firestone tires on. I think they're 20, what are they, 20.8 34s. It's got a drawbar and triple remotes. I'm actually quite impressed with this little tractor. Where it's not a little tractor, it's 1066 size. So let's just because. Look at there, somebody's taking care of this. They kept the oil changed and stuff. People take care of stuff like that. That's gotta be worth something. It just does. Here's a case 970. This one is a real nice one. This one's real nice and straight. Rubber's good all the way around it. Like, these have 18 434s and they're brand new on the back. Couldn't have done much. They have a little wear, but not much. 2 remotes on the drawbar. One's a Firestone, one's a brand new Chinese, but what it is, it is. Like this, somebody's really took care of this tractor. And look at the well. Like, you can see the dipstick behind the well. And it's right on the full mark. Somebody really took care of this case. This is a real good one here. Here's a Massey Ferguson 1130. This has got, this has been a field tractor too. It's nice and straight. It looks like it's got a bracket on it, so it might have a 3-point hitch. Yeah, Ferguson system, so it does have a 3-point hitch. Looks nice. New rubber on the back too. These are Westlake or whatever, VKT or something like that. Oh, it doesn't have a 3-point hitch on it either. That surprises me. Got two remotes on it. I thought that's what the Ferguson system was, the 3-point hitch, but yes, not. This tractor looks like it's been well taken care of too. It really does. Well, it's down a bit, but it's clean. So there you go. Here's a case 2590. This looks nice too. It's got the big boots on the front, 14L 16 ones. The inner tires look real good on the dual, and the duals are certainly adequate for duals. I think these are 20.8s, actually 20.842, so they're big buggers. This one's got a drawbar on it. It's got Looks like it just got two sets of remotes on it. Must have been ordered that way, but the inners are radials and the outer ones are not, but that's okay. This is a nice case tractor for somebody. You thought enough about keep the rubber up and stuff. Look at the filters, look new. I bet that oil is perfectly clean. Look at that. You could barely see the dip. You could barely see the oil in the dipstick. It's right full. You can tell when somebody takes good care of their tractors as a rule, and this is no exception. This is one of the better case tractors you'll find. Here's a 1370 case. This one is all right, I guess. It's been sitting outside. It's not rough or anything. It's just been sitting outside. But 20.838 rears, nice new tires. It's got the drawbar and two sets of remotes. Somebody put a window in their fuel tank. Look at that. It's a nice enough old tractor too, just the same. Don't know why they painted it red there, but they did. So there you go. I believe this here is another David Brown tractor. I don't know why it is, but it's got an Allied loader on it. It's not super rough, but it's not perfectly straight either. New tires on the back. It's got the 3-point hitch and top link with a remote on it. Isn't a bad old tractor either, really. Here's a Steiger Cougar ST270, a nice old tractor. Caterpillar power, looks like a 3306. Nice tires all the way around it. And the 3306 engine's a real good one too. It's got 5 sets of remotes on it. This is a decent old tractor. Here's a John Deere 4450 front wheel assist tractor. It's nice and straight. Somebody put this light bar on the front rather than the originals. Tires are decent on the back, 20.8s. Drawbar, dual remotes. You know the drill. This tire's real nice. Here's a 4630. This one's got weights on the front, so I bet there's a 3-point on it. It's a nice looking 4630. It's got 18.438 is all it's got on it. But it had duals on it. You can see where the dual hubs were in their gun now. Oh, this one does have a 3.2 and dual remotes. There's a nice old John Deere 4630 for somebody. Here's a Cockshutt tractor. I'm not sure of the size of this. I don't know these newer Cockshutts that well. 18.426 tires probably off the combine. It's got the 3-point hitch and a remote on it. Nice little tractor. This is actually Minneapolis engine in it. This is a Minneapolis tractor, actually, like most Cockshutt tractors are Oliver, but this one's not. This one's a Minneapolis. So there you go. Here's a Fordson Major. Well, it's got new tires all the way around. It's in the dead row, but somebody saw this enough to put new tires on anyways. It's stuck. I don't know why you'd let something that you put new tires on all the way around seize up, but that's just me. It looks nice. And these are Firestone tires. They didn't cheap out. It's got the 3-point hitch on it. Somebody put a PTO hydraulic system on it. It's got new tires all the way around, so it's a nice project tractor for somebody. It really is. So there you go. Here's a Massey Ferguson 50, I think. See, these engines are made by Continental. I didn't know that, but some of these are Massey-Harris 50s, the first one, but this one's a Ferguson, which most of them are Massey Ferguson, but this has got combine tires on it, 1326s, but they're decent ones. 3-point hitch on it. This one's smiling at you a little bit more, but it's still decent on it. It's a nice little tractor. So there you go. The front tire's very tired though, and the front end's a little rough, but still not too bad. So there you go. Here's a Massey Ferguson 275 with a Massey loader on it. It's got good rubber all the way around. 3-point hitch, 2 remotes. It's a nice outfit. It looks really nice. Let's check for hours. 4404.3 hours. So there you go. Well, God bless you all. Catch you at the next video. Please like and subscribe.